Hate crimes. Hate crimes genuinely to me are extremely fucking embarrassing, but apparently to other people it is not. We're back, team. What is up? It is me, Apollo. We're just gonna get straight into it today, and I know that every video I say, like, guys, where have I been? Missing. And everybody's like, yeah, he's back on schedule, girl. I am anything far from a schedule right now. Like, I just don't feel like I'm gonna be ever on schedule for the foreseeable future, like for the rest of this year. I've got a lawsuit I'm trying to handle. I've just like cut my dad off completely, which I will do story time about. I have a lot of things going on right now that is just my life is so chaotic at the moment. However, I thought I would take this chance to just kind of ground myself, come back to earth, be with the besties, and kind of just like, I don't know, have a little one two, like, period. Okay, so I was saying, hate crimes. One thing that, like, really I don't fucking understand is the thought process that goes through somebody's mind when they think that it is A, okay to hate crime somebody, and B, like, funny, entertaining, smart, hee hee ha ha, like, no, stay quiet on a creek, like, stay in your place. Because whenever I've seen, like, somebody in public, like, make fun of somebody, I always get secondhand embarrassment because genuinely, like, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are? Second of all, you're not that guy. And third of all, that shit's just so, like, goofy. Like, it's so fucking goofy to actually sit there built like that. Like, exactly, how does one achieve such build? But, like, and then you're talking shit? Right, right. So, Pride Month. You guys, Pride Month. Yeah? Supposed to be a month of celebration, rejoice. It is supposed to be a month for my community and for us to, you know, kind of just celebrate us, you know? And not just celebrate us, but be thankful to our ancestors who got us to this place. Be thankful for the gays and the lesbians and the trans people, again, human beings, that got us to where we are right now. And one thing that I hate the most about fucking Pride Month is y'all straight people, okay? And I'm talking about all of y'all. Straight women, straight men. Y'all the same. Before we get into how I have been horrifically hate crimed during Pride Month of all fucking months, let's just take into an account because, hey, this is a conversation y'all don't want to have. Y'all not ready for this conversation. Women are just as homophobic as men. Now, that's not me about to get into everything and even talk about the misogyny that goes on in the queer community because it is sick. Okay? But I am strictly talking about the fact that women think, and here's a little PSA for a lot of you women out there. PSA. One thing about me, I am a misandrist. I do hate men. I don't like to kind of identify as male, but again, it is what I am. I am a male. So, that is not disputing the fact that I hate men because I've had my fair share. My dad was an absolute fucking deadbeat. And one thing I noticed is that I thought my dad was bad. It turns out every other man is like my dad. And that proves my point that men are and always will be pieces of shit. Now, let me cook. Women, you sitting there saying, oh, I need a gay best friend. Girl, this is not Legally Blonde. I am not a fucking chihuahua. We are not accessories. Okay? If you have to, when you talk about your best friend and be like, oh, this is my gay best friend. Girl, that's not your best friend. You're homophobic. Oh, like, this is my best friend, the gay one. Yeah, homophobic. I need a gay best friend. Or I need a gay guy. I need to talk to a gay guy. Or you need fashion advice, you go to your gay best friend. Dating advice, gay best friend. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have expertise in those areas, because we do. We literally, gay people are good soldiers. Like, that is a fact. Complete period. Hands down, period. No shade.
Cause period on everything.
But y'all women be sneaky. Y'all women be sneaky. So we're the butt of your man's jokes, right? So your man will use me as jokes. He will mock me in the way he acts, and it is funny to you. And then when I call it out, don't diminish a man's feminine ways. You can't do that. Okay, but if your man really was a feminine person, you wouldn't be dating him. Y'all don't even dare bi guys. Bitch, please. Get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all be slimy as fuck. And I'm talking about all of y'all. Like, straight people. Like, it's really pick and choose. It's pick and choose. Because you can have a gay best friend, and then in another breath, you're like, oh, this gay guy, fuck him, like, blah, blah. And it's like, y'all hear that? That's some bullshit, okay? I do not understand the homophobia, especially in the female community, because here's the thing. Y'all are kind of a minority, yeah? Y'all are kind of being oppressed. Rights are being took away from you, yeah? You can't go out at night by yourself, can you? No. Girl, neither can I, because I'm gay. But guess what? As a human being, I'm not then gonna be misogynistic and talk a load of shit about women when the same people that are oppressing me doing it to the women. Right. It's like the homophobia that goes on in communities of color. I'm sorry, what? Speak up, because I didn't quite hear you. What? See, one thing about it is minorities, right? Minorities. They come for one, they come for all. None of y'all are safe. None of y'all are safe, and neither are we. But I'm not out here being racist and misogynistic. And then finally, the cherry on the fucking cake. Gay people. When I said this world was built by white, straight men for white, straight men, did you choose not to listen to the part where I said straight, or did you not quite fucking hear me? Because what? You think, as a white gay guy, that you can go about in this white world that has been built by white men for white men and be safe and think you can get away with shit. No, girl, no. No, I didn't say this is a white man's world. I said it's a straight white man's world. Okay? Come corrected, because what do you mean you think it's funny to be misogynistic when you're gay? What do you mean you think it's okay to be fucking racist when you gay, you absolute knobhead? Like, it's one thing that I will never understand, and I hate all y'all fucking bitches that ever want to sit down. Like, I don't give a fuck what white straight men do, because, like, I expect that of them. But to hear it coming from women and color communities and coming from my own fucking community, the shit that is said and done, bro, y'all goofy as fuck. Y'all goofy as fuck. Okay? Because, like I said, they come for one, they come for all. So y'all need to get your priorities straight, okay? Y'all need to get your priorities straight. You think, and like, here's another conversation you don't want to have. You think as a woman you can be homophobic and that's funny? No, because you might be laughing at that. But you know who's laughing about taking away your rights? White straight men. Oh. As a person of literally any ethnicity, any religious background, if you're not white and you think it's okay to be homophobic, nobody is laughing. Nobody. It's embarrassing because they come in for y'all too. Like, we are living in a time where minorities like people of color, people of different sexuality, women are all together under attack, and we are currently getting our rights stripped away from us all of us. Like, what do y'all not fucking understand? Like, why do I actually have to get online and shout at you dumb people? Okay? Because what are you not understanding? They are taking not just rights away from my community, no. They're taking it from yours and they're taking it from yours. They're taking it from all of us. If you ain't white and straight and you ain't a man, you're fucking cooked. Like, what do you not understand? You absolute idiots. Anyways, this is not the point. I just did want to talk about the fact that during Pride Month, I have been hate crimed, which I think is fucking sick, especially during Pride Month. And I know we joke about, like, oh, during Pride Month, but it is quite serious when I say during Pride Month, because this is a month where, like, y'all already complaining that we have it. Why don't we get a month for straight people? And we only get a day for veterans. No, you don't, you idiot. I was hate crime during Pride Month, and I'm at a point now where I'm so scared to leave my house after a certain time. The first time I was hate crime during Pride Month, and this happened within 3 weeks. The first time I was on a run, okay? It was 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, normal time for somebody to be going on an early morning jog, right? I'm trying to get in shape. Girl summer's coming up. I'm feeling myself. I've been on like a 3-week streak. I'm running. I've got Kim Petras in the ears. And I see lights behind me. It's broad daylight at 4 a.m. Why are your headlights on? First red flag. Okay? And I turn around and I think to myself, are they slowing down for me? Like, they're slowing down for me, right? They slowed down for me. Bro pulls up right next to me, shuffles his window down like in his best friend's car because you can't fucking drive, leans his head out the window and says, you drop your gay card. Now I know what we're thinking. Ha ha, he he, very funny, very funny. Not funny, still homophobic. And I just look at this guy and I was like, I don't know if I've been like doing a little one-two because I've got Kim Petras in the ears and they picked up on it while I was scared, but whatever. So, at this point, I'm just staring at him and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm cooked. Because I've had my fair share with homophobic people, especially in school, because let's not forget, I am 21 years old. When I went to high school, it's not like how it is now where like, there is like a bigger sort of population of us gays in the high schools. No, I was like the only fucking person in my year of like 400 people. And I'm walking. So anyways, I make eye contact with him and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what do I do? And so I was like, fuck this. So as I go to turn around, this man opens his door a creak, and that's when I stopped because I thought I heard the door open. Now, would I survive a horror movie? Clearly not, because I literally fucking stopped. And so I stop and I turn and I see that the car is cracked and I see him open the door and I see a leg. I said, fuck this, I'm out. And from behind me, all I hear is, "Oi, I was talking to you." I'm gonna have to bleep that word because I just realized that I will. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, what is going on? Y'all said move up here. And so he's like, "Oi, I'm talking to you." And I was like, bye, bye. And then, because here's the thing, this man was gonna get out of his car either way. He was gonna do something. Now, luckily for me, there was another car coming up, and because this car was coming up, I heard his friend shout something. He hopped back in the car, they sped off. And I'm not even halfway through my run at this point, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to go home. So I went home, and I couldn't go on a run for another week, because I was so scared. And then, I've finally been out a couple of times. I mustered up the courage to keep going back on my walks, etc. And I get home and I get hit up and it was, we're going out for drinks tonight, come out, dress up, get ready, whatever. So I was like, I bet. Okay, so boom. I'm getting dressed. I go out. We're slinging cocktails. I'm loving life. There's a man at this establishment talking about, look around, it was all built by men. And one thing about me is I don't know how I keep getting dragged into these conversations, but somehow when I go out and I have a drink, it always ends up in a standoff between me and a man with half a set of teeth arguing about women's rights. So I'm like, I have the argument, I have like one or two more cocktails, I'm like, I'm gonna call it a night, I live around the corner, I'm off. So I start walking. Now, usually there is two ways to my house. There is the estate way where I will walk through the first two estates, or there is the longer way, which is where you go through like a high street type of thing, and there's loads of shops. And I was like, let me head that way because I'm gonna get a monster to go home with, right? And so I'm walking that way, and there was a group of people my age. Now, first of all, as a group of people my age, what are you doing sat on a bench, acting like you the boss? Y'all legs up, y'all like talking shit, and like, these are some greasy ass people. Like, you could tell a lot of them were not getting baths, a lot of them weren't showering, some of them would definitely had dabbled into narcotics, into substances. I can't say the word. And so I already knew what type of audience I had whilst I was walking to the shop. And I thought, this isn't the ideal audience, but then again, I've been hate crimed a lot through my life and grew up with an extremely abusive father. I can most definitely handle myself, alright? And so, I'm walking past them, and y'all see that tote bag, right? Y'all see that tote bag. It's Jeff the Land Shark. He's like a Marvel character. And I have that tote bag on. Now, I'm decked out, okay? For once the hair is done. I've got a little, the skin is glowing, because, you know, I got a little highlighter on, my outfit's tea. Apparently you can tell I'm gay through that. Now, I understand, you know, men don't take care of their hygiene, they don't dress well, they don't do their hair, they stink, they're disgusting. In this moment of time, I was not dressed all botched as fuck. I was actually looking pretty decent. And so I'm walking, and basically, I can't remember what they said, but I'm sure it was like gay boy or some shit like that. And I just remember turning around and like actually just embracing them in and being like, I wish I was unemployed. I really do. Y'all unemployed, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Fucking morons. And at this point, like, I've had a drink, so in all, I basically just call them, like, unemployed, morons, greasy, whatever. And I stirred up. I didn't stir the fuck up with these hoes. And I thought, they finna follow me. And they did. They did. I walked into the shop. One of my girlfriends was working the counter, and I was like, you will never believe what just happened to me. And she was like, I'm guessing it's something to do with them lot. And I turn around, and right near their door, they have like a big camera screen. Huge friend group surrounding the door. I thought, girl, you finna have to sneak me out the bag. What the helly? What the helliana? So, two of the dudes from that group come into the shop, and they're pretending like they're looking about. And I'm like, y'all slimy as fuck for that. Because, like, y'all really finna not trick me like that. I can see y'all. And so I thought, if I leave right now, even if I can't handle my own, I'm cooked. Like, my ass is fucking grass. Like, I am getting absolute fucking, like, bomboid murdered. Like, I'm getting murdered. And so I thought, you know what, give me a couple of seconds, I'ma wait it out. I waited it out, and I got to a point, like, after 5 minutes, because I've had a drink, I'm like, fuck this, I'm not waiting. I thought I was 10 men and decided to leave the shop. Okay, so boom. Left the shop, I look around, I don't see anybody, but I'm hearing them. So I'm not sure what's going on. I start walking, I take through a cut. And I see two of them behind me, following me. I was like, right. So I sped up but just a little though. And I turn around again, and there's just the one dude. The guy who originally called me a gay boy. And so at this point, I'm walking, and I get to the front door of my house. And I turn around, and he's just stood there looking at me. Now, he's not within spitting distance, but he is definitely within, I want to say, a 20-foot radius, right? He's within the 20-foot radius of me, and he's just staring at me. And I was like, if I walk into my front door right now, as quiet as this estate may be, these rats will come put my fucking windows out. And so I was like, think. So, at this point, I decided, I was like, let me not take my keys out of my torch. Let me take the corner, I'll go in through the back. So, as I'm going to take the corner, I see him start, like, picking up. He's running. Because he's trying to find out what house I'm in. I'm like, I bet. So, if I had stood there at my back door, unlocked the door, opened it, shut it, he would have been there by now and knew what house I was in. So, because I have high walls in my garden, I decided that I would thingy and do the gate and hide behind the wall. Picture me knelt down hiding behind a wall. It's not a pretty sight. It's quite embarrassing, but it's what I had to do. And I need to find out where I lived. And I haven't seen him since. So that was number 2 of how I was hate crime during Pride Month. So love that for me. But the third and final hate crime, it wasn't very much of a hate crime. It was just kind of like, kind of caught me off guard, really. Basically, I was walking with my roommate, and we were walking back. We just popped to the shop, and literally this couple, like a couple of years younger than us as well, I want to say like 18 years old, this couple were basically, it wasn't even the guy, like the guy said fuck all, it was actually the woman. And by the way, she lives on my fucking street, so excited to see you, bestie, when I... No, I'm joking, I wouldn't. But what I am gonna do is, I'm gonna curse you the fuck out up and online, bitch. That's what I'm finna do. So the guy actually said nothing, which for me, very surprised at. He did laugh at what she said, but still, it's not the point. Usually, it is the man that starts something. This time, it was a woman. Oh, folks, would you look at that? She stood there, she sees us, and she goes, oh, they're definitely gay, them. And I was like, who the fuck are you calling gay, you cunt? Radio silence. Y'all want to say nothing now? Girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. See, the difference is, right? You, as an 18-year-old woman, I get it. Your parents are super homophobic. You've been raised like that. Your boyfriend's extremely homophobic. You think it's funny to be homophobic. Sis, it's really not fucking funny to be homophobic. Because... because I'ma cry. Because here's my thing, right? I make it such a fucking thing that I don't care who you are. I have cut people off. I've cut some of the closest people off to me because of their misogynistic views, their racist views, their homophobic views. I don't care. Like, even if they're just like, oh yeah, but it's not a big deal. There's a whole genocide going on. It doesn't affect me. Okay, cut off. I make it such a big fucking thing to equally fight for, not fight, but like kind of voice my opinions, such strong opinions on said subjects, especially, and my main one is this whole debacle of men v women, right? And I make it such a fucking thing to be doing the right thing and fight for women's rights as a gay guy, because I know what it's like to be suppressed. I know what it's like to have the whole world against me. I know what it's like to have my rights stripped away. I know what it's like to be illegal in certain countries. I know what it's like for my whole community to break down because they can't use bathrooms. I feel that, okay? So as a decent fucking human being, I'm gonna fight for the other minorities. And I don't expect a thank you. I don't want fucking nothing. But what I would expect, not even expect, I think fucking deserve, is for my community to be treated fairly by other people that are also under attack. What are you doing? What are you doing as a straight woman? What are you actually fucking doing? Like, being homophobic as a straight woman, it is even more embarrassing than watching a guy do it. Because I expect it from the men. I don't expect it from people that are currently having their rights took away from them, as well as me, and as well as other minorities. And so it's so sad to say, and this is another conversation y'all don't want to have, like, it's so sad to say that even through everything that's going on right now, and the attack on women, and the attack on the minorities, it is so sad to say that the people under attack are attacking each other. It is so sad to say the people under attack thinking for one fucking second that they have any say in anything. Because it says you don't. You might be making fun of me because I'm gay. But I'm the one trying to fight alongside other people like you for you to keep your rights. Whilst the men you're trying to please with your fucking joke, ha ha he he, are the ones taking your rights away from you. Like, hold on, because it's gross. I can't sit here and tell you, because you're a woman, this is what you should do, but I can sit here and tell you that as somebody who... So, my camera, for some reason, stopped recording, but basically I was saying that I, as obviously a man, cannot obviously tell you what you should be fighting for and what you shouldn't be fighting for, but I do think that being, whether you're a person of colour or a woman, I do feel like right now, when the world is like how it is, I think we do have a responsibility to be there for each other and to not be making weird jokes like that to please your boyfriend and not being male centered, I guess, because the men that you are being centered around and that you're trying to please with homophobic jokes like that are the same men that are trying to take away your rights and don't care. And I just think right now we're at a time where people of colour, queer people, women, we should all be standing together because we have a common enemy, okay? And that is straight white men. But yeah, and that is not diminishing the fact that there is such incredible activists out there and incredible people who are really putting in the work and doing the fight. And we should all be thankful to those people who quite literally put their lives on the line. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. Like, it's just something that really irked me because I have a lot of women in my life, great women that actively speak out against these things and would never do anything like this. And so to actually say it and experience it was kind of a moment where I realised that especially the younger generation is completely cooked, because with the whole manosphere and social media, it is now becoming so normalised to actually be homophobic in public and racist and misogynistic, and it's ha ha he he. But yeah, it's getting bad. It's bad. And now if like there's a football match on, I don't leave the house. Like, just getting scary out there, y'all. It's getting real fucking scary. I don't know. We need to do better. We really need to do better. It's just really sad to say. It's sad to see all these people fighting and putting their lives on the line for us. And fighting for our rights to see the people that are not doing anything being part of the problem. It's just really sad. It's really sad. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I want to say that I will see you next week, but y'all probably see me next month. And on that note, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. We're nearly at 100 subscribers, so yay. And I will see you guys next time. Apollo out.